Hi, my name is Kristen Ruff, and I'm giving my presentation on my summer internship with the Provident Bank, where I interned in the Sales Administration Department. So to start off, my orientation was a formal orientation on the first day. I got to meet the 12 other interns, and we came into the office dressed in business attire. Our HR generalist, who runs the internship program, came in, welcomed us, gave us some dates that we have to keep in mind for important events coming up, and then we had someone from training and development come in. They gave us an abbreviated staff training. We had lunch, met with our supervisors, and then moved on to our departments for the rest of the day. Now, while I had 4 learning objectives, my top 2 had to do with customer service and with audits. Now, I thought customer service was really important because working with a bank, working with people, and working in marketing, I really had to know how to deal with a customer, what exactly to say, how to respond to things, and I think I got a really great eye-opening experience working with people on my team, and then also just trying to answer things on my own. The second one about auditing, audits are obviously really important because you have to make sure that everything in the books is correct and that things are running smoothly. Now, I didn't really know how audits applied to sales administration since before my internship, I didn't really know what sales administration actually meant. So I thought it was really great that I got to shadow one of our team members doing audits, and I got to do 3 of my own, which I thought was a great experience because it was hands-on, and I also got to help the bank because while it was my first time doing audits, I did it correctly, and they were able to use that information to better their program. Now, to move on to my biggest takeaway. My biggest takeaway of the internship was the importance of profiling. But both my boss and my boss's boss were actually really impressed that I was able to pick up on this so quickly, but for me, it was a no-brainer. When you are dealing with sales, especially in sales administration where they were dealing with retail sales of the bank, so their third-party vendors, all of their accounts, and all that sort of stuff that you would get when you walk into a bank or not realize is really behind the scenes, you really need to know your customer. And profiling your customer helps to know what exactly you're going to offer them. So if you have information down about where they are in their lives, their ages of their kids, if they have children, if they own their home, if they're paying rent, if they have college loans, if you know all that information about your customer, it's going to better both your relationship, they're going to build loyalty, and you're also going to know what you should be offering them whenever you make a sales call, whenever you see them. Always make sure it's relevant, and that's going to make the customer feel really great that you know that information, and it's going to help you because you're going to be making the sales that you need. So interesting projects. I worked on so many different projects. I was thrown right into the mix. I didn't do any boring intern work where you just copied or did some filing. No, I went right in. I did actual work. I actually took over the job of people when they were away on vacation because July is a big vacation month, and I think I did a great job with getting the work done. Now, while I asked questions here or there, it also wasn't my job, so I got to learn a lot of stuff. I asked relevant questions, and everyone was really open to helping me. So I think my biggest project that I was really excited about was our business banking information packet. Now, this started off as a dream of one of our team members, and she thought of it, couldn't really implement it, kind of pushed it to the side. Having me there this summer, I opened up a lot more opportunity for everyone because they could give me work that either they never got around to or work that they needed me to do so they could work on special things. This one thing was something where I started in the beginning and we ended actually on the last week. It was really great because it really expanded from being one big kind of messy project to actually something that could be published. So it started off in a 74-page packet, which was crazy. I got all the information from our website with the Provident, and I was able to develop all of our business banking opportunities for customers. So from going to that 74-page packet, it turned into an accordion-style pamphlet. So we have the business banking information. When you open it, there's checklists, and there's information on all the different services. And I thought I did a really great job. I've never done an accordion fold before. I did it all by myself with trying to figure everything out because I was really good with the computers where most of my team members weren't, so it was actually really great that I was able to do this for them. But this wasn't just the end product. So it went from a 74-page packet to an accordion fold, and the last week we turned it into a booklet. So business banking created by sales administration for employee reference only. It wasn't for external use, so it wasn't allowed to be given to any of the customers. It was just for employee use. So then you open it here, and you have another check sheet. You have information on the other side, and on the back you have information. Now, it wasn't just a random way for me to develop this. When you open it, if you're righty, you're going to reach the right hand, or the right side of the paper first and write with your right hand. So So you can start checking off things when you're with a customer. You can look at this stuff with you need reference, and these are the two most common things that are going to be used. And then on the back, if you need more information on other products that you might need to offer, but mostly these are the big things in here. So I was really proud of this. They printed out 200 copies on my last week, got them laminated, and they'll be out in all the branches. So I think that was a really great accomplishment for me. So what did I learn about myself? I learned that my work speed is a little bit too fast. I have to slow down a little bit. If they expect me to take 2 hours on something, I should probably spend a little more than 20 minutes. Even if I'm really good at working with the computers and finish really fast, I kind of have to take my time and go slower with things. My attention span, I have to make sure, even if it is boring, full force into something, make sure I get it done and get it done correctly, because not everything is going to be fun. I learned what I like and what I don't like, what I'm good at, what I really want to pursue. And the main thing is that honesty is really important. After one of our conference calls that I listened in on, I was really like, oh my gosh, these people, they don't know what they're doing. They don't understand that we gave them $25 to go try out one of our new products, and none of them did it. That's a free $25. Why wouldn't you do it? So I go up to my boss and I tell her this, and she really appreciated the honesty, and they were able to act on it. It wasn't just something that was brushed over. And it's really important that when you see something wrong, you kind of have to say something about it. So what did I learn about banking? I learned everything. I had so much of a consumer standpoint. I learned so much internally, but also more on consumering. So I had the consumer versus insider view, which they really appreciated in all my projects. I learned about credit cards and actually was able to apply for some of my own. I learned a lot about customer service, and I also just realized that banks rely on sales just like any other industry. So my education, some things that I've learned that I thought were really important skills to have, especially management information systems, where you learn Word, Excel, PowerPoint, was really important because a lot of people on my team weren't well versed in these, so I was a great asset for them this summer. Any computer courses that help with that, really great. Finance and accounting, working in a bank, you really have to know what the numbers mean, and just having that kind of background is really important, and it really helps me understand things and not ask as many questions. And finally, business communications. I was told many times I was very well written, very well spoken, and I attribute that to learning how to speak and write professionally in my business communications course. So in conclusion, while it wasn't my industry of choice, I realize now that I would have rathered something a little more creative, something a little more fun. Not everything is fun and a lot of work. You gotta get down and do what you gotta do. But it gave me the opportunity to discover new things, try new things, and it's something that I wouldn't have done on my own, and I'm really glad I got the opportunity that the Provident Bank gave me to actually get right into the work, not just have a typical internship, but almost be treated like a full-time team member and really have a great experience. So it was and I think I grew so much as a professional. I learned so much. I appreciated having a CEO that was there for us during the program, who really wanted our feedback, and who's really involved in Elon, and I look forward to making great connections and to develop myself professionally, to really do well in classes this semester, keep on searching for that perfect internship and job field that I want to go into, just continue to work hard, and to really just build myself up to be the best that I can be. I had a great first summer internship experience. Really can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you.